My name is Nancy Ossie, President and CEO of International Medical Corps, and the world has asked me to share with you some photographs from our 25th year anniversary book, 1,000 Words, Photos from the Field. International Medical Corps was founded in 1984 by Dr. Bob Simon, literally to help Afghan people living inside Afghanistan who were under direct fire from the Soviet Union at the time. That's Bob, and I love this photo. These are Afghan students who were recruited from inside the country from their various villages. You can look at the intensity in their faces as they watch Bob doing the training. That's one of our volunteer doctors, Dr. Henry Hood, orthopedic surgeon. He is training them on leg of lamb, training them to do sutures. They would also eat this lamb afterwards, so that was never wasted. It became food. After September 11th, International Medical Corps scaled up its programs in Afghanistan and on the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, and that was taken in November following the September 11th tragedy. I was on the border at a clinic, a women's and children clinic, and the Afghan women you see in this photo are physicians. Many of them went on to open the first clinic to treat women in Kabul that following December. We were very involved in Bosnia. The Serbian militia was targeting civilians, many of them children. Also, there was no ambulance system, so there was no way to transport patients to the hospitals, and many of them were dying before they got there. They would often arrive in the arms of an adult, and by then it was too late. The genocide in Rwanda is well known. It was a very brutal and very shocking experience, and one that's forever going to be imprinted on my mind. I think that this photo, though, just better than anything captures the tremendous sadness and grief. You can't see his face and you can't see his eyes, but you can still feel his grief. It is that powerful. International Medical Corps started working in Sierra Leone in 1999, and it was at the time that child soldiers were being used to commit terrible atrocities. They were drugged, they were beaten, they were tortured, they were forced to do unspeakable things. They were also branded on their chest. So one of the things that we did was we brought over volunteer surgeons, and we started working with surgeons from Sierra Leone to remove these brands from the chests of these children. I love this photo. It's one of my all-time favorites. That's Dr. Jeff Colyer. Jeff is a longtime volunteer doctor with our organization. He's a gifted surgeon, and he had already operated on this young boy. He told me later when he saw the photo that this young guy really beat him badly in checkers. That's Baidoa. It was called the City of Death. There were about 800 people dying a day due to the famine and the fighting in Somalia. It was very, very violent at the time. And in this photo, you see this is a grandfather who is severely malnourished and his grandchild. And these makeshift beds were crates that we had used to bring in medical supplies. And I think that this photo is especially compelling because it shows the impact on both the young and the old in Somalia at that time. Many of the photos in this book you will see are of women and especially of children. And this one I thought was especially compelling because it's of an elderly man who is, obviously in tremendous grief and pain. And I think that this is, again, one of those pictures that it touches you in ways that many pictures don't. Isn't that a great picture? Malnutrition in Ethiopia is a major problem. And here you see the child being weighed, and then here in this particular area, these children received plumpy nut packages, which is a high nutrient, flavorful paste that children like and they're willing to eat, and it's loaded with all the right nutrients. And children and adults have responded quite well. And that's what this picture reveals.